Drinking lemon.
Nah, you gotta put it on. Don't come to my place without getting your hair cut.
Yeah.
Wake up early, prepare.
So if somebody got a haircut, what you gonna send them back?
Got to go. Got to go. Why would I put them out there like that?
Yeah, you right.
That family don't deserve that. Man, it's a process even get ready for the funerals too, man. I'm trying to select like, oh, this suit right good for this funeral right here.
How you know what suit gonna look good for what funeral?
I don't know how to do it.
Tripping with Ty, that's the podcast. Where we having real conversations that make you laugh. Pour it up in a red cup just to relax. Give me some feedback, like, comment, interact. Still true.
You said you regret it,
Tripping with Ty. Hit the right side, yeah, go ahead and subscribe. And when you come up on the show, yeah, make sure you fly. I came a long way, barrel so dry. Tripping with Ty.
This is me, man.
And it's the podcast. You see the breeze, you know what I'm saying. I hope you understand. We missing for way back in school. You better ask my class.
Back with another episode, Triple with Ty. We got Sheffton in here. I know y'all done heard about him. You making some money down here.
Yeah,
You making some money. He done came down here and just killing the game. Like funeral game, man. Like, how do you promote the funeral? Cause I want to promote it, but I'm like, damn, like if you die, like just go see him.
Yeah.
Go see Goodson. Go see Goodson.
Yeah.
Goodson Funeral Homes.
Yeah.
How you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. How you doing?
I'm
Appreciate
good.
you having me.
Hey, that boy, icy, that boy.
I see you.
Hey, man.
You thought I was gonna wear a suit, huh?
Oh God! Hey, I said, damn, he gonna wear a suit. I said, I'm gonna wear a collar shirt or something.
Nah.
I said, I'm gonna have to put on some glasses or something.
Nah.
I done knew you were gonna wear a suit. When you popped out there, I said, oh damn, I'm glad I ain't wear no suit.
Nah, that's for work, man.
I'm finna pull out my Easter suit.
Yeah, that's for work. Nah, we don't want to do
Nah,
that.
man, I'm glad you pulled up, man. I'm glad you came.
Yeah, thank you for having
I'm
me,
glad
man.
you came, man.
Yeah.
So, where you from?
I'm from Anniston.
What you went to Anderson High School, right?
Yeah, I went to Anniston High School. Graduated in 2005.
You graduated on 5?
Yeah.
Damn, bitch, you old.
Yeah, I'm old. Trying to stay looking young, though.
So how was growing up in Anderson?
It was cool, man. Yeah, it was cool. Like I said, I'm from the area, like, so I was real involved there, played football, like, all throughout school. So, like, everything was good, man. Had a real close friend group, pretty much like my cousins. So,
Okay.
you know, we kind of went from the neighborhood to school, football, and then kind of back. So, like, real close-knit.
So what part of Anderson you grew up in?
West Anniston. Yeah,
All
from
right,
West
like,
Side.
what-
So, on McDaniel, so it's like 12th Street area.
Okay.
Yeah, so from there.
So you was in the hood for real?
Yeah, I grew up in the hood.
So how was that? You think it's easy to get caught up in the hood when you stand there?
Most definitely so. It's about the environment, right? Like,
Yeah.
but you know, it doesn't have to be like what your end story is though. So like, I grew up, so majority of my life I stayed on Project Drive, like 1102 Project Drive, like that was my address. So pretty much from 12th Street all the way up to 15th Street, because pretty much hung out at the flower shop. My auntie had a flower shop there, so we would go like from the funeral home to the flower shop. So so environment, but when you do like grow up in the environment, and mind you, it's about community. You want to be around people that look like you, right? That develops your character. All right, so it's your choice to kind of pick up the things that you want to take and see as values, and the things that you think you should just kind of leave behind, right?
You know, that's easier said than done though, cause it be a lot of dudes that they feel like that's their only option.
Yeah, I mean, they feel, like you said, keyword, they feel like
it.
it's their only option.
But it's not their only option.
Nah, because it's like better examples out there too. Like, we're not gonna sit here and say that like everything that go on in the hood is bad. Like, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Can have
like,
some fun in the hood,
you can
man.
have some real fun. You know, like, I didn't have a problem with going outside and starting a game of football. Kind of get in the back in the field. People come through, get on the go-kart or get on the bike. We can get on the bike and go across town. Go out to the other neighborhood. I mean, you can't do that now. More cars, things of that. So yeah. Things have changed. Things change. But a lot of those things just kind of really mold you into like who you are, like as an adult too. So those things is kind of like
Yeah.
You know, like the hood made me type things. Don't associate like I just grew up in the black community.
Yeah.
And just say that, you know what I mean?
So you said your aunt had a flower shop?
Yeah. Glorious House of Flowers in Anniston. So
That's
like,
your aunt?
yeah, that's where I grew up at. So she kind of like a god aunt. So like my cousin Monte, that's his grandmother. So yeah, I pretty much grew up there between the flower shop and the funeral home. So kind of grew up in the funeral home.
Cause I was just gonna say y'all had to have a family full of entrepreneurs or something. Cause like your dad, you said your
My
dad
dad,
started.
yeah. My dad, he's a mortician. So he been doing that his whole life. So like over 40 years. So all the way through Birmingham and then kind of back to here. So he came back here, opened up a funeral home in Anniston. But before then, I was, you know, I still grew up around the funeral home. And like I said, the flower shop. So
Okay, so with you growing up and around the funeral home,
yeah.
when you was growing up, did you ever have any childhood friends that got killed?
No,
For real?
I didn't. No, I didn't, man. I didn't lose like a childhood friend until we were probably, I don't know. I feel like it was my freshman year in college. Yeah, freshman year in college, sophomore year. So probably like 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
That's when we kind of lost our first.
So have you ever did a friend's funeral?
Yes. Yes.
How was that?
Yeah.
For you, emotionally?
It was tough, man. It was tough. So like I actually went up to Memphis. So I had one of my best friends, like really close friend, that passed in Memphis. So went up to Memphis and actually drove his body back. And that was actually the last funeral that I did at my dad's place. And then from there, kind of started. I'm gonna work on kind of getting my own place.
So how did it work out? So if he was in Memphis and he died in Memphis,
Yeah.
they reached out to you to go get the body? Or what? How that work?
Yeah. Well, so like I said, he was like my best friend, so I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that things were done
Okay.
right. So we hit the road. Yeah, we hit the road. We went up there, collaborated with a funeral home up there as far as our preparation, and then personally brought him back here to make sure everything.
Do funeral homes be in competition? Like with something like that, okay,
Yeah.
he died in Memphis.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a funeral home would want to get him and like do the funeral or something like that.
Well,
You
not
know?
necessarily do the funeral, see, because, you know, with doing the funeral, it's an event, so it requires like a lot of coordinating and equipment, right? So a funeral home out of Memphis wouldn't want to come here and do a funeral in Alabama. You know, you just kind of do what services you're gonna do there, and then transfer up here to another funeral home.
Okay,
to
the
handle
behind the
things
scenes
locally.
type of stuff.
Yeah.
But the
to handle
funeral
things
is an
locally.
actual event, so he coming down here.
Yeah.
So do they try to do like the behind the scenes?
With not necessarily. So like with that right there, I was able to do, you know, everything from start to finish. As far as coordinating to make sure everything that he got here in excellent condition, and then so we can actually have that celebration of life.
I bet that was hard. I know that was hard.
Yeah. So I've lost like 2 close friends.
You did both of them? You did like the
Well, I didn't
whole
do the first one. But you know, like I spoke at his service though. But like as far as my second one, like I did that funeral right there. Like I did that.
I know that was tough.
And that's kind of like when I took off too. That like I'm just gonna do this full time. See, because I worked at the bank before then. Yeah.
Like, okay, you said you grew up in a funeral home.
Yeah.
But when did you catch interest in a funeral home?
So it was when I really had to make a decision about what am I gonna do for a living, right? So like ideally I wanted to go to the league. I wanted to play football, right? So I wanted to walk on at the University of Alabama.
Okay,
Play ball, play ball there, and you know, try to go to the league. But when that didn't pan out, so you got to really make a decision. So I was studying finance at the university, so I just kind of came out, got into banking, started working with the bank, and then from there, I've always worked at the funeral home at night, like at my dad's.
Okay, what you used to do?
Go pick up bodies. So I would go pick up, yeah. So I've always went and picked up bodies. I always helped my dad with preparation. So
how was your first time?
I don't even remember my first time.
How was your first time like picking up a body? Like,
Yeah, I don't even remember my first time. I've been doing it for so long.
For real?
Yeah, that's just like my kids. Like my kids have been around it like since they were born. So like this, it's just
So it's kind of like
second
you
nature
immune to it?
Well, it's second nature to them, you know, like it's you kind of do what you see your parents do, right? So like I don't,
Yeah.
like we just kind of, I've been around it my
So
whole
it's
life.
kind of It's kind of the norm for you.
Yeah.
That's tough though, man. That's tough. That's
Well,
tough.
that part of it is fine. Like it's what you do, right? The tough part of it is just the mental aspect that it takes with dealing with grief. Like we're dealing with grieving families. So you gotta understand everybody who sits in front of me has lost someone.
Yeah.
Right? So like they're at their lowest state. Nobody's happy to come into the funeral home to start this process. So you take on a piece of that, like with every family that you meet with. But it's also like your job to make sure that they that you're able to celebrate this life. So give them that lasting memory right there. So it's important that you don't miss any details. See, we don't get a chance to do it over.
Yeah.
Like, we got to get it right 100% of the time. So you got to take it real serious.
I ain't never think about it like that.
Yeah.
Y'all do got to get it right 100%.
You got to get it right 100%. So like when I tell you I'm hands-on, like I do everything myself because I don't want to miss. I don't want it to be that one family that I miss with, right? So I take my time, make sure, I'm hands-on. That's why a lot of people don't see me because I'm back there working, spending that time, verifying, making sure that we're covering every detail all the way to the aspects of the service because we don't get a second shot at it.
And I feel like that's not fair for y'all to have no room for error.
There's no room for error. Well, you get some people who just become, it's like, all right, if it happens, it happens, right? Mm-hmm. I have more of a passion for this right here. It ain't about the money. A lot of people like to say like, oh man, you make a lot of money. Spend a lot of money. Takes a lot of money. Those white cars or them black tops that you see, they ain't just drop them off to me. They ain't just drop them off to me. So it's very important that we provide like excellent facilities, excellent equipment, right? Excellent staff, making sure that we have the best people, to make contact with our families throughout the entire process. So there's a lot that goes into carrying out that one funeral, right? So many pieces of, that have to come together and all blend to make sure that it goes off without a hitch. So you got great people, great equipment, great facilities. All those things come together to make up just to carry out, like I said, that one funeral right there. And you got to do that for every single funeral as well. So it's a lot that goes into it.
It is a lot.
It's a lot
y'all
that
make
gets
it a little
spent
effortless
too.
though.
Because we prepare for it. Yeah, it's that preparation.
How long does it take to prepare though?
So as far as like on the body?
Yeah.
So I think people think that when someone passes, like you go, you do embalming, and then they ready to put on clothes. From there, you go at the funeral home, plan out your funeral, make a payment, and then we'll see you later.
Yeah.
No. So on average, so even just me, myself, that's not even counting my staff. On average, I'm gonna spend 6 to 10 hours just on the body.
This when you get the body. This when you get the
just
body.
on the body. Yeah, that's after embalming. That's after embalming.
So how long does embalming take?
Embalming, it could take, depending on like if it's just a regular case, it could take an hour to an hour and a half, as far as on the embalming. So
what's the other 6 to 10 hours?
That's that getting you from embalming to presentation for you to be able to come in and view. The last thing a person want to see is just an embalmed body, right? So we call it appearance. So that restorative part of it. So making sure that a person is not severely emaciated or anything like that. You want to make sure that a person looks lifelike too. That moisture back into the skin. So there's a lot of things that go into when you see their body in that casket that they look good. That's what you want to get. Like, oh man, the body looks good. And I pride myself on differentiating myself from other firms on doing that right there. But it takes time though. It takes a lot of time. Like I said. And men, women take longer than men, because.
Why?
Yeah, we're gonna do nails, like we're gonna do the hair, more extensive makeup. And women have different features than men as well. So on the man, make sure that we have the face right. Make sure they have a nice haircut and every man gets a manicure. So it's a lot of preparation that goes into that as well. Yeah.
I didn't know, I know That you do a lot of work.
Yeah. Even down to the washing of the body. So we wash the body at least 4 times.
What you mean you wash your
Bathing.
body?
As far as bathing. At least 4 times.
4 times?
At least 4 times.
Before the clothes?
Yes.
Like before the appearance is done?
Yes. At least 4 times.
Why 4 times?
I want to make sure the body is clean. I want to make sure the body is clean, making sure that we don't miss anything, because people want to come in, like they want to place hands on their loved one. You know, they want to come in, you know, they may want to kiss their loved one, things of that such. Sanitary purposes, but also making sure that clean. It's a lot that goes into it.
So with the appearance,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure, depending on the cause of death, the appearance process might be longer than like other appearance. Like, say for instance, somebody had an asthma attack and died. Would their appearance probably wouldn't be that hard, would it?
No. Well, now all of it is hard.
I mean, but
all
it'll
of it is
be
hard. It'll require less.
Yeah.
It'll require less time unless they had some discoloration going on. One thing about it is a gunshot victim, right? So if someone is shot to the face or something like that, where it's going to take me longer to do that, because now I have to restore, which means that I have to make that disappear, unnoticeable to the public.
How was your first process of appearance? Did somebody help you? Or did you have to figure it out on your own because your dad was around? Your dad did.
Yeah, my daddy was there, but let me tell you something. With that right there, that was the best lesson, because he just figured it out.
You just figure it out?
You got to figure it out. You know, like I have my basis. I went to school for it.
Okay.
But repetition and experience is everything, though. So now I don't just go in there and like get it right the first time. Mm-hmm. A lot of times that's why it takes so long, because you do it, you look at it. I don't like that. You don't let go. For me, I don't stop until it's next to perfect.
So who all doing this appearance process? Just you?
Yes.
So you at the funeral home by yourself?
Yeah.
Doing this?
Yeah.
For 6 to 10 hours?
On my feet. Yes.
By yourself?
By myself.
So who washing? The 4 times y'all washing? Just you by yourself?
Yeah, me. Yeah, me. Then I got support staff. So like my cousin, he comes in and he does. Yeah, I be working, dog.
You be working?
Yeah, they see me walking around in the suit and think, you know, I'm
Yeah,
just
they think
chilling.
everything's
Nah. I probably don't get done working till about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. We
They
get
don't.
down.
People don't know that though. I
They
don't know that.
Yeah, no. They don't do it. They don't. But I got really good support staff. Like I said, my cousin, he comes in. Monte, he's a mortgage assistant back there, so he helps with the washing. He helps to do the manicures and things of that such. He grew up around the funeral home too, right? So, but never touched any bodies. Like we never touched any bodies. We just around. So like all of this right here is a learning process for him too. But like, yeah.
So how long you been on your own? How long you been doing?
We opened this right. Yeah, we opened this right here in August of 2020. So we're going into 5 years now. Yeah.
What made you come to Talladega though?
So my wife and I, we wanted to we were gonna do our own funeral home, and I chose Talladega because I lived in Anniston, and my dad already have a funeral home in Anniston. He was not ready to sell to me yet. All right, but I was done working for him.
Yeah.
I was done working for him.
But he ain't finna give it up though.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to give it up right then. So, so we just said, shoot, we'll find a place. Talladega was a centrally located place as to where we could service not just Talladega, but bring in additional counties like Pale City, and then kind of drop down to Clay County too. Also, I wanted to be at a place where people valued family, right? Okay. Meaning that it wasn't a military base where people just got dropped in here. It's close families here.
Yeah.
It's close families here. It's another reason you gotta get it right, because somebody grandmama live here, they auntie and uncle live here, so it's a family. I've learned a lot about the tradition of family just being right here in this city. So, did I know that we would be successful just off the bat? No. Like I believed in God that He led us where we needed to be. I mean, I put a bid in on this building before and didn't get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Didn't get it. So we took some time off from it, and then we came back to it, and it worked out, meaning that the timing just wasn't right for that, right? It took me 3 years to build that place.
For real?
Yeah.
See, people don't know that either.
They don't know that.
They think you just came from Anderson.
And then just
Straight to
bam.
business.
Nah. Worked on that place 3 years. Dang. Some nights in there 20 hours. Slept in there. Yeah.
So you had to transform the whole building. Because what was it before?
It was a farmer's market. So it was a farmer's market. So it was just an open space. So we built out every last bit of that 8,300 square feet. So everything is totally brand new.
You put walls in there and everything.
Everything is brand new. Everything. The only thing that was existing is the outside shell. So it was just an open floor. And we went in there and we just hit away at it. You know, we stopped probably 10 times, man. Run out of money, you know.
Yeah. See, they don't see that part
either.
either.
Yeah. Go back work, come back to it, you know. Started out by putting, you know, we had 99 hearse. You know, I would park it out front. With a Cadillac hearse, an old hearse, and then like a car. I would park it out front, and then, you know, I was looking at it, and like, guy was like, nah, that ain't what you want to do. So we ordered up new cars. We built cars, ordered up new cars. If we gonna go at it, we gonna go at it, right?
But you was making money. You was booming though.
Yeah,
like when they got going.
Yeah. Well, you know, and we consider what you call like a large volume operation too, though. So it's not like we can just do 4 or 5 bodies and be able to run our company. Like, no, we have to be able to service more families, up to 20 families. So that's why we have to bring in areas. So we definitely not low volume. Like, we need, you know, the support of the community and the business. And it's just about the matter of when someone passed, we want them to think of us. Yeah. Right? It's not like we out there looking for bodies or anything like that. That's why you see my billboards. It's just a matter of passing is gonna happen. We want to be the person that's with you at that time.
Okay, so with passing happening, tell them how can they get prepared for death.
So the easiest way was we're gonna talk financially first, right? See, because what I have noticed is when someone is prepared financially, it makes the healing process just a little bit easier, right?
That makes sense.
Because not only are you mourning the loss of your loved one, you're burdened with the fact of we don't have all the money to give them the funeral that we want them to have. So that just heightens the stress right there, right? So the easiest way to do that is of course insurance, right? What insurance does is it's just like financing the car. If we gotta go to the lot and pay cash for that car, that's a big expense. But if we're able to finance it and make monthly payments over the course of 5-6 years, it makes it just a little bit easier, and we're also able to enjoy it all the way, right? So that's what insurance came about, is as far as making a large emergency, because a funeral is expensive. Yeah. Don't get it wrong. Yeah. A funeral is expensive. We try to make them affordable, but even with making them affordable, that just means that I'm absorbing some of the costs there to share the burden with the family in some cases, right? So, like I said, insurance is the easiest way. Okay. The other part, like anything else, sit you some money to the side. I know it's tight on me, tight on everybody, right? But like we gotta figure out some way, and oftentimes you don't get a heads up unless you know it's an older person who has been terminally ill. Been terminally ill, or even on hospice. You can try to start to prepare, but a sudden passing, you don't get a chance to prepare for that. So you really just kind of left with it. You know, you left with yourself, and then you want family and friends to come in and help. You know, with that crowdfunding, to just kind of help you get this thing done. Yeah, get it done, and then you readjust later on.
Most people walk around like they ain't thinking about death though. So
do you think about it?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes I think about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. It's just like I try to prepare myself, like with the insurance thing. Yeah. I did the insurance thing. I've been doing that for a minute, and I just don't. If I die, I just don't want nobody to be stressed out about how they gonna pay for the funeral.
That's just called responsibility. Right
it was just like somebody, my insurance dude. He was talking to me about it. It was to my car insurance. Then he started talking about life insurance. Yeah. Then he was like, man, it ain't never this much, man. You never know who kids can get this, man. Blah blah blah, whatever. I was like, all right, man, fuck it, I'll do it. Yeah. Or whatever. I was like, it ain't nothing a month for real, so I'll go ahead and do it. So they can be straight and nobody got to stress about that. Yeah. But it's a lot of people that walk around not thinking they finna die.
Yeah.
Not today or not tomorrow.
Yeah.
But they might be living a lifestyle to where anything can happen.
Yeah.
So how you feel about that? So you got a person or anybody that just died, but you don't know the life they was living. But a lot of people knew the life they was living. Why you think a lot of people don't be prepared? Like it's just like you think it's like I don't know. I don't know how to put it. But I think people should be prepared.
Yeah.
But it's easier said than done.
Yeah, it's a little bit about
It's
like
easier said than done.
it's a little bit about like being naive to the point is where but some people may also think that like if I do so happen to pass, like I'm gone, so it ain't nothing that I can do.
You think people think about that?
I do. Because you really have to be thinking about others in the event that you pass, right? You got to be thinking about somebody else. Like I don't want my wife or I don't want my children or my mom and dad to have to bear this burden by my decisions, right? So in order to do so, I'm gonna make sure that I got everything covered myself. Boss up. I'm gonna make certain decisions. I'm gonna make sure I got everything handled.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a responsible way to
That's the
handle
responsible way to handle it. That's just really being the guy, you know, that you say you want to be.
Yeah, you right about that.
And that's what brings upon respect as well. Your family will respect you. You know, they're able to carry out things the way that they'll get a chance to celebrate your life. But just be responsible. That's the thing that we really have to focus on is just kind of being responsible and getting the money too.
Yeah, you're right.
So you have to allocate your money toward things that are important to you.
Yeah, you're right.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard. So since we're talking about the financial part of the funeral, okay, what's the lowest people can pay to get a funeral? What's the lowest you would go for a funeral?
$6,500.
$6,500.
Yeah, $6,500. That's with a burial right there.
Okay,
that's a burial.
Do people try to make payments?
They do. Yeah.
How you
So
feel about
traditionally, I don't do payments. So
Yeah, I
I don't
wouldn't
do.
trust it. I
I
wouldn't
don't do.
trust
it.
this shit. I
It's not even a matter of trust. It's just the fact that the best relationship is one that is free of you
right.
on me, and I'm expecting something from you, right?
Yeah.
So what we want to do is, and what that does is, I focus more on the healing process. If I've gotten and done this service for you, we've done a funeral, and then I send you a bill in the mail, well, that just triggers that grief again, right? Alabama Power gonna send you that bill every month. The last thing you want is my bill. So we try to find, I try to find a way that is to where we can close this chapter right here, like right here, right now. For some unforeseen reason where I have to do a little bit, I do have things in place to where I can help families, and we have a mutual understanding of what needs to take place. But ideally, this needs to be just kind of a one and done. Like, we're gonna provide you. We're gonna provide you with a service. You're gonna pay because everything people also don't know is everything for that funeral. I gotta pay for it this week. So when they drop that casket off, I have to pay for that. When they drop that vault off, I have to pay for that.
So before they even pay you,
before they even pay me
for this.
I've spent thousands already. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't take payments either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take payments.
So before they come in to make those arrangements, I've already on their behalf. But it's a part of it, right? Because
but they ain't thinking about that though.
No.
Do people know you already spent money before?
They don't. No, they
know
don't.
now.
Some do, some do, but now they know that,
They know now.
that on that first call, so that's why we have a pickup. We have what's called a removal fee. So when someone passes, I have to now get my team to go out and make the removal from the hospital or from the home or something like that. That starts to cost money at that point, right? If we move to the next step as far as embalming, that costs money. So and then come in to make a meeting. Now we have a funeral planned, all of those things to get you. If the funeral is gonna be Saturday, well, I gotta have all these things in by Thursday, so I have to pay for all of this stuff up front. And then look to recoup from, the family. So we have to really, it's a lot. So we have to really be cautious when we do that. That's why we have an arrangement meeting. And we talk with these families. We verify if you're going to be paying by insurance. We verify these things before we start spending our money, because you can get left holding the bag. And I've been left holding the bag on a few. Yeah.
That's a lot though, man.
It is.
So, has somebody ever tried to get a free funeral?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. We don't have that type of setup.
I mean,
We can't do it.
Why would people try to get a free funeral though? Why you think they'll try to get a free funeral?
I really couldn't answer it because like I don't know what their thought process is about when that happens, right? I don't know what in their mind thinking that, because everybody that passes, you know, is going through something. Like somebody has lost someone, right? So you have some people, majority of the people who understand the business of this is something that has happened that we have to pay for this. And you have a really, really small group of people that feel like, well, I don't have the money, but I still want to do this. So it's just a conversation that gets had. We don't have those problems because we have a rapport with the community, right? I meet with my family, so speaking with the families and letting them know the importance of gathering this together and bringing in extended family to even help with this, right? To get this done. But as far as will I be able to do this for you and allow you to make small payments over an extended period of time, I'm not set up for that.
Yeah.
I can't afford to do it, you know.
See, people think you can afford to do it because, like you said, they on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
They see the suits, they see all this, whatever. So like, oh, he got money, he can pay for it or whatever.
Yeah. Even if you make a lot of money, in order to make a lot of money, you have to spend a lot of money as well. Now, if I was bringing in a lot of money, I was providing a shabby place, you know, raggedy cars and all of that stuff, you'll clearly be able to see that, oh, he's just taking the money kind of stuff in his pocket, right? So,
but like I said, like you say, it take a lot of money to make a lot of money.
And that's business though. So the definition
definitely.
of business is turning profit. So it's our job, it's our duty to the community to make sure that we're able to stay here and provide this high level of service for years to come. We don't want to, you've seen businesses come, it's a really good idea, and then it just kind of fizzle out and go out of business, right? It's because they didn't do what they needed to do business-wise and also hold the community accountable, because this is a mutual relationship. I depend on the community to value the service I provide, and I take that and we continue to provide these services for your toughest time. That's our duty, to make sure that in your toughest time that we make that process just a little bit easier and provide a high level of service for you. We pride ourselves when families come from out of town to see, like, they think they come to Talladega, right? They come to Talladega. We pride ourselves when they come from Atlanta and these bigger cities that this is how we roll around. Here's a pride of that too.
Yeah.
It's a place where people can gather, you know. You ain't gotta have people at your house. Y'all come up here to the funeral home. It's relaxing.
Yeah. But you're doing a good job with the community.
Appreciate it, man.
I think you're doing a good job overall.
Yeah.
And good is an understatement.
Yeah.
You're doing like a exceptional, like, well, like,
Thank you.
great fucking job. Cause like, man, I don't see how you do it. Cause it was one point in time to where it was in Talladega, it was put down like left to right.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like left to right.
Especially with COVID time. Like, COVID was a real, and you gotta understand, so we opened in the middle of COVID, so I didn't even have a chance to kind of like test my things out, you know.
It was
like,
straight.
It was just straight high volume. You know, people found value in what we were doing, our presentation of our bodies, and like our process. They like how we make things easier in the arrangement conference. Important, they like how we got them through like the money part of it.
Yeah.
You could tell when somebody's all about the money and a person who just want to be paid for when they go to work. Yeah. That's me. I just want to be paid when I go to work. Like we good. You ain't got to worry about passing each other in the grocery store. You got to go down the other aisle. Like, nah, we giving hugs. Yeah, we giving hugs. We good. I love my families. Yeah.
But man, you like I said, man, you've been killing it down here, man. You've been killing it. But I know it get overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah.
I know it get. So how do you handle, say for instance, somebody dies Monday. There's 2 guys die Wednesday.
Yeah.
then one died Thursday, and they all come to you.
Yeah.
How do you handle that?
For us coordinate, man, it's coordinate. So it goes by order of when the person passed as well. So my system is whoever died, say for instance first, then they get priority to come in and make arrangements.
Yeah.
Right. They get priority to come in and make arrangements. So we're able to do 3 services a day. So on Saturday we have 3 time slots. We're only able to lay out 3 bodies at one time too.
Okay.
Do that for a reason. So design this place where people can have their privacy, right? Okay. So we can actually host 3 families and all of them can have their individual privacy at the funeral home at the same time.
Really?
Yeah. So we have 2 private viewings and we have a large chapel as well. So we can host 3 families at one time. I don't want to do over that because it's very important for during that time that those families have that individual time of privacy.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't load it up and do 5 or 6 services on a Saturday.
That makes sense.
And we just schedule in that manner right there. So everybody can't go Saturday at 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
right?
Right about that.
Yeah, so, and that's a conversation that's had up front in the arrangement conference. And that way we plan around because either way it goes, we're gonna make a beautiful celebration of life. The last thing we need to do is to be double booking and things of that such. And,
Yeah, I would say I know it get hectic.
It does.
With like people going like dying like back to back. Like I know it get hectic.
Yeah. We have a system for it though. Like we're set up for it.
You got a team though.
I do.
You got a team.
Great team.
That's good though.
Great
like,
team. Great
You know
team.
how hard it is to find like a team?
Yeah.
And like everything from the outside looking in, everything been flowing for y'all. Like
Yes, sir.
we don't see the hiccups
I don't know.
and stuff
I don't
like
know
that.
if my team would say that about me.
Yeah, because they in there with you.
They would say that man is crazy. Like we can't make a mistake. Like he just run
For
around.
real?
Yeah,
You be
he's
on him like that?
Boy, I be on edge. We can't make a mistake. We can't relax.
How often you fire somebody? When
never-
last time you fired somebody?
Never had to fire anybody. See, because I don't hire, just people who just come and want a job. So if you work for me, then, I run a very private organization. So if you work for me, then you're pretty much becoming a part of my family. You're knowing about my personal life and things of that such. So I'm not just trying to look for somebody to like put in a suit, right? So I really have to vet you. So I'll pay attention to you for a really long time. Like I have people that come up and say, hey, we want to work.
Yeah.
They don't know, like I'm watching, right? So because when we bring you in, so like everybody that worked for us, they started with us. Like we've increased the team, over time, but it's just kind of happened organically. I've never ran an ad to say like, hey, come and work for me. I kind of handpick and hope that they accept that invitation to come and work. And once they come in the fold, they understand because what we do, like it's confidential. You need somebody coming in and, talking loosely about what's going on in the funeral home, like you won't hear my staff.
Has that ever happened?
No.
So how would you handle that if that happened?
Because I'm hands-on. They would be fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be fired.
Because most of the stuff you can't talk about, you ain't finna talk about.
But it's only a certain amount of people who are able to even have access to the confidential area. That's limited down to like 2 to 3 people. It'd be myself, my executive.
In the confidential area, what is confidential?
What the bodies are. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about?
Because just because you work at the funeral home, you ain't going back there and saying like, oh, let me go see what happened to such and such, and then you can go call and talk about it. So I don't even put my staff in that position. So you work funerals, you come in up front, you go and work the funerals. If you work in the back, you've already went through screening and all of that stuff to have that certain level
it's a
of confidence.
process.
You don't just get to come to my funeral home and walk in the back.
So how long it take for someone to go to the confidential room?
So you gotta be picked. I don't have a need to have any help back there. So like I have support staff, which is gonna be barbers, beauticians, nail techs. But so it's only myself and Bomber and like I said, Monte, which is a morgue assistant. And then also my removal team, which is 4 people right there. So those are the only people who have access to that area. Nobody else has any need to even know or come back there. On funeral day, if I'm back there working, then funeral staff may come in and just speak to me, things of that sort. But everybody already knows, don't ask any questions. Nobody needs to know like who this person is. We are really tight with that. because we care about our families.
Yeah.
Like I don't want anybody that work for SM Goodson to be able to go out and say like, well, you know, they said such and such did this right here, or no.
It's confidential. Nobody don't know.
Confidential, man. It's just real.
You keep it tight though.
I gotta keep it tight.
Keep it tight.
This is definitely not what we do is really important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really important.
So by you on the funeral home, working in the funeral home, I want to ask about your mental. I'm gonna ask you this question then. Yeah. With all the younger black guys or black females or younger black people in general, they kind of die often. If I can say often in a way. It'd be a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like,
it seems that way because, like I said, we're in a close community.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
So it's just that you know people who have passed. If you compare passings in Talladega to just city of Birmingham, then it'll look very minimal.
You're right.
But due to the fact that we are a close community, every week is somebody who we know that has passed. So that's the part of being in a close community. But I understand exactly what you're saying. I don't want to make it look like that this right here is a community where people are just dying left and right. And
you're
not,
right.
You know what I mean?
Because by me on the outside looking in, I only see what I see.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other people, the other 9 people that died.
That's correct.
I don't even fucking know. I don't know what else.
You only know who you.
You're right. How's your mental through all that? Like in the funeral, at the event.
Yeah.
Like you said, you got families in front of you that's grieving.
Yeah.
Everybody in front of you done lost somebody.
Correct.
Does that mess with your mental, or did it mess with your mental like at first? Or?
Not at that time, because my job, I've been hired, right? Mm-hmm. So I've been hired to conduct this service and make sure that they have a beautiful service. Mm-hmm. I'm on the job, paid me well to do this job. I ain't got time for that. Right? Now, afterwards, I do have a decompression period that I do. So, like, I have the most anxiety about preparing the body and getting to that first viewing, right? Okay. So I want to make sure that they are pleased with their loved one. So after then, I have a decompression period right there. I just kind of go out to myself, kind of decompress, especially, you know, if a family is, you know, just completely satisfied with the work that I've performed, right? We get to the next part of it is going and doing the funeral ceremony, making sure that we have everything coordinated, you know, as far as the singing and getting the family there on time and getting all the way to the burial, and then we got that decompression period right there. Now, when I'm going back to back, I don't get that decompression period, so I kind of get overloaded, but I tend to find it. But after all of that, therapy is what helps as well.
You went to therapy?
Yeah, absolutely.
I can see
I deal with grief every day.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to ask you about it.
Yeah, I deal with grief every day.
Because I know you can be numb to it, but it still like can make a little toll on you, like on your mental or something.
If I didn't care about what I did, it would be nothing, right? It's just kind of just we just have another funeral, but I care about what we do. Like I said, we have a small connection with each one of the families text my phone.
Yeah.
We start that personal relationship with people who we serve. Like, it's just not like cash and carry. So you take a little bit of it, because oftentimes, you know, those families are gonna need us again. So sometimes they don't even call the funeral home. They'll shoot me a text like, Sheffton, we're gonna need you. And so you just really become, whether you become that unofficial member of that family.
Yeah, basically.
So, you know, if you've seen somebody again, like that affects you, you know, because they've lost someone, and, you know, like you care for them. So, you know, you want to make sure you pray for them, and you take a little bit of that with you. So, like, we do have to decompress and talk to others.
Tough, though.
It is.
I don't think I can do it.
That's why I'm so strict on the payment part of it. Like, because, like I said, having a money issue along with all of that begins to be frustrating. Yeah. Right there, because we have to carry you through this. Like, we're bearing a lot of this grief with you. So, man, we're like, let's just just kind of get this done. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I ain't
it's
even
a lot.
Went through go through all that. Like, it's a lot. Dude, you be doing a lot of working.
A lot of working.
Like,
and I own the place. I work a lot, man. I work a lot.
Do you ever think you would take a step back?
Well, that's my hope. So it was never my intention to open the funeral home and like have to do all of the work.
Yeah.
I wanted to be hands on for the first part of it, but for the most part, I just wanted to have staff and be able to meet with those families and go and do those funerals. I love doing funerals, like going and doing those funerals, but. God had a different plan for that. So like I can't
Yeah.
take my hands off of the quality, especially the feedback that we get from families. Like nothing is more satisfying than the family saying like y'all did a great job.
I would say I've been up there, and y'all do a great fucking job.
Yeah, we do a great job. So I don't ever want to stop hearing that. So
Yeah.
until, I find that person or those people who, I can train and they come with that passion as well. So you got to have that passion.
Yeah.
You come with that passion. Then from there, expand more. So like I said, we opened up here 5 years ago. We have another location now. So we're in Anniston. I bought that.
You in Anniston?
Yeah. So I bought my dad's funeral home.
I was just going to ask you about that too.
Yeah,
I was saying, so y'all
that.
in competition now?
No, I bought him out. He retired. Yeah, I bought it. So now, we have 2 locations. So not only am I in Talladega, so I'm between Anniston and Talladega, and everything still comes to Talladega though. This right here is like the headquarters. So.
Okay, so if someone dies in Anniston, it's
because I do all preparations in Talladega.
Okay.
So when they go back up to Anniston, they're already casketed. So it's just called centralized prep. So
Okay. So how has that been for you?
Challenging.
Now you're juggling 2 places.
It's challenging, man. And
you still trying to be hands-on too.
I am still hands-on.
With Talladega and Anniston.
Absolutely.
Dude, you gonna run yourself crazy,
It's
man.
challenging. Nah, I mean, you work out, like work out, get you some sleep.
I was just gonna say, but you saying, okay, if a body takes 6 to 10 hours,
Yeah.
and say for instance you got 2 people that died that's gonna be in Talladega, you got 2 people that died in Anniston that's gonna be in Anniston.
That's what a Thursday night look like, right there.
That's a lot.
Yeah, we have 4 or 5 in there at night, so I probably get done like Friday, going all the way over into Friday too. So I'll start Thursday, going all the way over into Friday and get it done.
You turn your phone off the whole time?
I had the music going. Yeah, and I'm still taking calls too. So
why you taking your own calls?
I gotta run the business.
I mean, yeah, but I think you need an assistant or something.
I do have an executive assistant. She's
need 2
amazing.
then.
So I don't have to worry about nothing as far as like after I meet with those families, I don't have to worry about anything in the front.
She got it.
She got it. She does
Well, that's
everything
good.
for me.
That's
The only
good.
thing I have to do is just focus on them bodies. I don't have to worry about anything up front. Obituaries, coordinating, all that. She take care of all of that.
Okay, so you just worry about the bodies. You just doing
I don't worry about the
process of the embalming.
And
the
anything I
appearance.
need, she pretty much gonna take care of it.
Oh, so you good, but you still doing a lot though.
That's what you. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's why I asked you about the back seat. Like, do you plan on like
Absolutely.
taking a back seat? But I don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon because you still
I hope it
expanding.
do. Yeah. Well, so that's in order to expand, you have a system there, right? So I can't expand anymore. Like I have all that I can handle right now with 2 funeral homes
So
and
what
me
if you
doing
had
the work
the
myself.
opportunity?
I
to
can't
expand?
take it right now.
What if
because
it's a sweet deal?
there's nothing sweet about it. Everything ain't all. You don't just jump on everything, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Because what it end up happening is you can provide like a negative impact. The last thing you want to do is, especially when you put a lot of work into building your brand, last thing you want to do is this is just such a sweet opportunity that I gotta jump on it and it end up tearing down everything that you've worked so hard to build.
That's when you start thinking about money. Okay.
Yeah.
I spoke from a money perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man,
But as long as you're handling your business up front, like you don't have to chase money. Like if you're chasing the money, that just means that you're not handling the business that you have in front of you. Like you want to be making sure that you're in line how you need to be in the current business that you have, and be able to bring those people in, bring that staff in, that support staff. Employees are very important. We hire black, so everybody.
I'm gonna say, so how you handle with the employees at Amston? How you hire them?
Well, so I built the team. So tipped some people that my dad already had, but we're under construction up there. So like I have a assistant up there as well. She runs the front, and we have some support staff up there that go pick up bodies, and we have funeral attendants. We under construction up there as far as building that team to really take off, because
you got a lot,
and building the equipment. So you gotta understand, you gotta have cars for that funeral home thing. You gotta
And
have
this
cars for
funeral
here. Yeah, it's a
So
lot.
what if a time? I know I got a lot. I got.
You
I got
good.
questions.
You good.
So what if it's a time? You said you got 3 time slots on a Saturday.
So we can do up to 5 funerals on Saturday. 2 in Anniston, 3 in
I was
Talladega.
just gonna ask you about that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you got 3 here and 3 here.
Yeah. So I can't do 3 in Anniston right now.
Okay.
You know, like we're not set up for that, but we could definitely do 2 there, and then we could do 3 in Talladega. Could we do 3? Yeah, but I won't do it because I like to.
But you wouldn't be able to make all 5 funerals though.
Yeah, I try to do that. Yeah, try to put my hands on the family. You know, I'm the director, so you know, I try to make sure I go and put my hands on the services.
I couldn't. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
It's a lot.
It's made for you. It's made
a
for
lot.
you. I couldn't.
Gotta have a certain car to be able to get from
Yeah.
Anniston to Talladega. You gotta be moving too.
Yeah, you gotta be moving.
You gotta be moving, man.
Gas,
You gotta be moving.
man.
You gotta be moving.
I can. I salute you.
Yeah, you gotta
I
be
salute you. You doing a hell of a job in Talladega. Now you just got. How long you had Anderson? How long you bought that?
A year ago. So we did January of 2024.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Dang man, you dude.
Yeah.
You out here working.
yeah.
You working.
I
Man.
bit off a lot with that though, you know, because it was my dream. Like I want 2 funeral
Yeah.
homes, but that's what you got to do. It's by conditioning, right? So you got to make yourself uncomfortable, and you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't grow being comfortable.
Being comfortable. Yeah,
You can't grow being
make yourself
comfortable.
uncomfortable.
But man, you putting yourself in the dude.
Yeah.
You killing it, and I'm glad you came and did the interview because everybody don't know the ins and outs. Just like me, I didn't know the ins and outs of what you do. You know, we only see the finishing product.
The finished product, yeah.
That's it. We'll come
And
in.
you know, like you see the finished product, so like, and a lot of people don't think it's so much that go into it, right?
Yeah, that thing is just like, oh, he finna embalm them, then we gonna throw some clothes on them, and
Put 'em in the
here you
casket.
go.
Yeah, nah.
That's a lot.
That ain't
man.
what we do.
Nah, that ain't what y'all do.
That ain't what we do. Nah.
But
We
I can
put
tell y'all
all
kill
into
though.
it.
I can tell y'all kill.
Absolutely.
Cause when I came out there, man, it's not like a business vibe in there. It's it's a genuine vibe. Like you really care.
Come on in. Yeah.
You can tell it ain't no. All right, finna do this real quick. Woo, then.
Yeah.
All right, y'all come look at it.
Definitely,
It ain't nothing like that.
Definitely not a number, assembly line,
Yeah.
or anything like passion for every single family.
You can tell.
Yeah.
And if anybody say that they ain't feel that genuine vibe or this was like a friendly environment, they lying.
Yeah.
They gotta be.
But you know, you can't please everybody either though. So like what you have to do is just recognize like your core group, you know, because you gotta make sure that you are doing what you need to do for your people. It didn't do me any good to go and try to find new people, please someone who just probably don't vibe with us, right? We got a core group. We got people who love what we do, all right, and they appreciate it. And, you know, the feeling is mutual. We appreciate them as well. And those are the people who we rock with.
Have somebody ever gave you a bad review?
Yeah. I think I received one bad review.
How you felt about it?
I didn't think much about it. They did the review because, you know, I didn't do it for free.
You ain't do it for free.
Yeah.
You ain't got no bad review then.
Yeah. So
I ain't
you know,
finna count that
yeah.
one.
So oftentimes, like somebody is gonna get mad because you didn't do what they wanted you to do, which can
It's people out there like that,
which can
though.
ultimately harm you, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. I'm not gonna harm myself to your benefit. So yeah, that's the only bad review I
But
got.
people it's certain people that want you to look out without even knowing them.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I feel like you should look out. Woo.
Yeah.
They'll try to put a black card or whatever. Like, man, you should. Yeah. It's a business.
And then the thing about it is like if you really know me, then you know like the type of person that I am.
Yeah.
And I'm looking out by doing this right here.
You
Just
can
gotta
look
do
out,
your
but some
part.
people want you to look out more than what you're looking out for. They ain't even knowing. Well, they can know, but you looking out that time, it might not be enough for them. It's like,
Well, you know, you just, and like I said, that's why you have to worry about your core people who value you, their time, and what you do, and appreciate the effort that you put into what we're doing, you know.
But I feel like y'all been doing the best service, though.
Of course, now.
Y'all been doing the best service, man.
Yeah, we got to.
I mean, when I see the billboards, the suits, man, dude. Y'all killing
We're
it.
gonna put on for our people. Like,
Y'all killing it, man.
Last day, like, you ain't gonna have, like, we're gonna look good for your day of the service, right? Like, it's very important. So we got a strict dress code.
So you be fresh now.
Yeah, thank you. But even my team, though, like, them cats come in, man, like those ladies, they coordinate their dresses. You know, like they coordinate their dresses. The guys gonna have them suits, gonna have the ties, gotta have leather shoes, shine. Like it's a real, you know, and I tell them, like, you gotta understand, like, you're gonna be standing up there, you wanna look good.
Yeah.
You wanna look good. You wanna smell good. You know, you gotta drive these people in these limousines.
Taking a limo.
Nah, you gotta put it on. Don't come to my place without getting your hair cut. You know.
Yeah.
Wake up early, prepare.
So if somebody got a haircut, what you gonna send them back?
Got to go. Got to go. Why would I put them out there like that?
Yeah, you right.
That family don't deserve that. Nah, like, you mean just tell me, like, you just thought you could just come up here and
right.
just look any kind of way? Absolutely not.
Well, you run a tight ship.
Tight ship. We don't get a chance to do it again.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I'll probably step out there without a haircut sometimes.
I ain't never seen you without a haircut.
Yeah, but I go in there and say it's all according to, like, if I ain't slept or something like that, or I can't track Globe down or something like that.
I ain't never seen you without a haircut.
I go in there kind of do my own thing.
You do your little thing to get by.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes they ain't finna be available.
Yeah.
Like, getting a hold of somebody to get your haircut, man, that's harder than what you think.
But, man, it's a process even get ready for them funerals, too, man. I'm trying to select, like, oh, this suit right good for this funeral right here.
How you know what suit gonna look good for what funeral?
I don't know how to do it.
I just think you just, okay, we've got the funeral today, so put on this suit, and it's over with.
I don't know how I do it, man. It's like you know, because,
for real?
Yeah, it's important to me, like, to provide an impact for that family, right?
Okay.
You know, doing that presentation. So, like, I don't just go in there and just pick out a suit. A lot of times, you know, what the family got going on, I try to coordinate, get in there with them.
Yeah. So the family wearing black and purple.
Yeah. Well, I don't wear black suits, though.
You don't wear black suits?
No, I don't wear black suits.
Really?
No, I just do blue.
Blue?
Yeah, I don't wear black.
No black suits?
No black. I got one. I want a black suit, but I don't wear black suit.
You don't want to pull the black suit out?
No, I don't like the black suit. Man. Do blue, do gray. Yeah, I got black.
Okay.
Black,
you know. Wearing into the black.
Yeah.
You think that's kind of traditional?
Well, you know, black is traditional, but, like, for me, so what I like to do is I like to highlight my staff as well, right? So, like, they're gonna have on black suit, white shirt, gold tie. You can easily identify that those people right there, like, work for the funeral home. For me, like, I'm gonna put on, like, how I feel, because I'm coming in and I'm stepping back direct. I'm really not up front the whole time. Yeah. So I'm just kind of in the back, making sure I'm coordinating and directing. And then when I do come in, like, that's kind of like my time to do my presentation. So take pride. That's my uniform, man. So, like, I get them suits in, you know, change them by the season, make sure that we keep a thing fresh. Yeah.
I just knew you were going to wear your uniform today.
Nah.
I didn't know you were going to wear that uniform today.
Nah, we chilling.
I didn't know you were going to wear your uniform today, man.
Nah, that's specifically for a funeral.
Okay. Cause every time I see you, that suit on.
That's for a funeral.
Hold on. No.
Yeah, for a funeral.
No, I think I seen you in here one time. You didn't have a suit on.
Nah. If I'm not, I only wear a suit for the funeral.
I thought you was always wearing suits.
No,
man.
sir. Nah, I'm either wear scrubs or you probably see me in a tracksuit or something like that right there. Or you probably see me in some shorts or something like that. Nah, be real.
Okay.
Most of the time I'm in scrubs because I'm working.
Okay, you be working. You be working.
But no, the suits only come out for a funeral ceremony. It's special. It's a special event for me. Yeah. Like, it's a special event. Like, I take it real serious to go out and do a funeral for a family.
Yeah. I mean, you killing it. Like I said, bro, you killing it, man. I don't think I seen somebody kill it like in the funeral home. Yeah. I don't think I done seen nobody kill it like how you killing it. Yeah. And like when you came down here, man, it was yourself.
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like
We were fortunate enough to get some good word of mouth, people who found value in what we were doing.
they found value ASAP.
They did, and that's hard to do.
And then I was just
Like,
gonna
it's
tell
hard to
you
do.
that you know how hard that is.
That's hard to do. And mind you, I just reiterated that we're dealing in a close knit
Yeah.
community. You know what I mean? So it's fine. That's really hard to do. So that's another testament to, you know, how we do what we do because, you know, people trust us. We got trust out the gate, and we ain't gonna let them down.
Yeah, yeah.
They find out
definitely
that I'm
got
a no nonsense guy. Like this dude is just not just something that this dude just doing. He put
Yeah.
pride in it. You know, he
Yeah,
put
you
pride
definitely
in
put
what
pride
he
in
did.
it.
So, you know, let's
You definitely put
reward
pride
it.
in it.
Yeah.
Dude, man, I'm wishing y'all nothing but success.
We appreciate it, man.
Man,
Appreciate
success in the Talladega building, which y'all already got that.
Yeah.
Success in Anniston.
Yeah.
You said you can't expand no more. You be doing too much.
Yeah.
But man, y'all
But we
kill it.
gonna push on out to we have support in Pale City. You know, we
Yeah.
service quite a few families out there. So, you know, we want to make
Dude,
sure
y'all
that
killing
as things open up for us that we are able to provide a really good experience for it. And I pride myself on being a black employer, right? So
Yeah.
like my people are employed. So I ain't
Yeah.
got people just coming up there and we just kind of
Yeah,
giving them some money.
Yeah.
No, my staff, they work for the company. They don't have any additional job. Yeah.
Dude,
We're
you
an
killing
employer.
it.
So
Dude, you
that's
killing
important.
it.
That's really, really key right there. And that's why it's important that, you know, like how my prices are set is because, you know, it's livelihood. You know, we pride ourselves on those people coming in, professionals coming in to work each day, and, you know, we're putting back into our community, and we hire from the community, right?
Yeah.
So I ain't got people coming from Birmingham and
they
and all that
right
stuff.
here,
Like,
so-
everybody from right here, Talladega, yeah.
That's good, dude. I don't think people think about it like that.
Yeah.
You thinking about every aspect of basically how I can have a successful business, and you killing it.
Yeah.
Like you killing it. Then on top of that, you doing events.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah, that right there, man. You know, like, and of course, I talk about it like with my family and stuff like that. It's just like you just doing so much stuff. So because like that's tough, even to like come and do this right here, right? To prioritize, to take an hour or two out of your day. We got another event that's going to be coming up that we're going to do because it is very important for me to bring that awareness to stopping violence and combating that as well, because we run a funeral home. Like, we don't need gun violence in order to help us stay in business. Like, it's very important that, you know, we do celebration of life. So, you know, we do have to service those people, but we want to bring awareness to that. Hey, this is not what we want. So there's, you know, a lot of people like, what a funeral home doing, talking about like stop the violence. Like that's their business, right?
Well, y'all want that? No,
No, we don't want
but
that.
it's not like that.
No, we don't want that. Like we don't want that at all. You know, we service it as it comes up, but we want to make sure that we, you know, combat that in our communities, because these are people who we know.
Yeah.
You know, you either gonna have a person who go to jail for committing a crime, or a person who passes away the action of the crime. So it's two losses, and everybody has somebody that loves them, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So we don't have people from out of town coming in committing these things. So we want to make sure we bring that awareness and just kind of do what we can do. I can't bite off too much because you know I kind of take pride in like what I do. So I'm real selective on what I commit to, because my main priority is what I already do.
Yeah.
My work. So.
Dude. Yeah. I'm glad, man. I'm so glad you came, man.
Yeah, thank you.
You
for
done gave
having
me so much game on the funeral home business, and really gave me a insight of you.
You wouldn't even think you could have a conversation about
Man,
funeral home.
it's like, man, that's what I'm saying. It's like, man, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy everything I learned today with funerals.
Yeah.
And people passing away, and the process and everything.
I think it's
that goes
important, like
into
being
it.
young in the business too, because traditionally in our community is known as like older guys who are the mortician kind of like.
Yeah,
dudes.
I think they play a big role.
Yeah, they play a big
I think
role.
they play a
like,
big role.
Young dude
Yeah.
chose this profession right here. Let other people know that like only thing you really have to do is just select. Like, it's not, you can be cool and own a funeral home, be a funeral director, be a pastor, you know, be a police officer, firefighter, things of that such. Like, you can be cool in whatever you do, because what you do don't make you. It's like, it's just got to be in you.
Yeah.
Right. So people
I'm glad
tell me
you
all
said
the
that.
time, like they ask me what I do, I tell them what I do. It's like, no way.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude. Yeah. Yeah. I think they play a big role by you being young.
Yeah.
And cool, like, dude.
Yeah, young and in tune too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's it. It's important. You know,
Dude,
like,
you done had a lot of success, and you finna get more success.
Yeah.
I think you probably ain't even reached your prime yet.
No,
You ain't even reached your prime yet.
This is a foundation right here, man. Like I
Yeah.
said, you know, we only been in business like going into 5 years. You know, blessed to have found my purpose. Right.
Think about how much success you done had in the 5 years.
That's what I'm saying. You know, like
You had a lot of success.
Yeah.
You gotta keep going.
Work just starting. Yeah, it's just starting.
You gotta keep going.
Absolutely.
Dude, I'm waiting to see you in 5 more years.
That's what me too. Yeah.
We're gonna have to do this again in 5 more years.
That's right.
It might have get to a point I might have to talk to your assistant.
Nah, we ain't gonna never get we ain't gonna get like that. We stay human.
But man, you finna have a lot of success in these next 5 years.
Yeah.
2030.
You gotta sow the seeds. Yeah, you gotta sow the seeds, man, in order to get to. So what we plant right now, you know, we come harvest 5-10 years from now. So we always gotta make sure that, you know, we're planting good seeds right now in order to reap the benefits later on. So you don't just plant today and then pluck up tomorrow. It don't work like that. It don't work like that at all.
You planting.
That's why I said, like, it took me 3 years to build a place for people to see. So everybody always ain't gotta see you working either.
Yeah, you right about that.
Right.
You right about that. Man, dude, I'm so glad you came, man, and dropped this knowledge.
Yeah.
Man, dude, it's you done schooled me today.
Yeah.
You done schooled me today. And
I
I have respect for you, but I got way more respect for you because like your profession and what you doing and putting your all into it. Yeah. Dude, you really care.
I care.
You really care out here, man. And dude,
man, you can't just like you know, it ain't just a put on. You know, like
no, it's definitely not. It's definitely
cap
not.
about it at
it's
all.
Definitely
like,
not. You can only
that'll
put on
run
so
out.
long. Yeah.
You know, that'll run out. So you know, over the course of 5 years, I think we're about to approach 1,000 cases between like both funeral homes. So like, you don't get a chance to like, you can't fake that.
You can't.
You can't fake it at all. Like, you
can't.
can't fake it after 100.
Yeah.
You can't fake it. That'll easily wear off,
Yeah,
right?
you right. Anybody faking like, man, I ain't faking. Yeah. Eventually, but that's how you know it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Man, I'm glad you put it that.
Absolutely. You take your hat, man.
That's what's up.
Tripping with time, it's the podcast. Where we having real conversations that make you laugh. Pour it up in a red cup just to relax. Give me some feedback, like, comment, interact.